All right, Brendan, here we are. World Championships, San Jose, the culmination of a year of organised play, flesh and blood. 3 years of led to this point, multiple Pro Tours at this point, nearly 20 callings, I think, now, hundreds of Pro Quests, Road to Nationals, and here we are. We're on the Thursday evening. We just finished up at the Players Banquet, and this is our video, our story of the World Championships. Brendan, you ready?
Well, my intro to this weekend was waiting an hour in line, walking in, have Newsom tell me that you don't need to wait in line because, apparently. But yeah, it's been great. There's tons of people here, people from all around the world. It's amazing. You know, Dante flew in a little bit late. Sasha was not able to make it, which was heartbreaking. But I'm really excited for the tournament, and I couldn't be more happy to be casting right now.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Arsenal Pass YouTube channel. It's Hayden here on the 25th of October 2022, less than 10 days out from the very first Flesh and Blood World Championships. Now this is the story of these World Championships as told by Arsenal Pass, myself and Brendan, along with a few friends, and you're going to see more about what's in this video very shortly. But before we get to that, I wanted to give a first update to this video. This is a vlog style video like we did for Pro Tour Lille, and as I say, less than 10 days out from the World Championships on Tuesday, 25th of October. Now, we are in the full swing of testing right now. We've been testing for the last couple of weeks. I'm going to give you a bit of an overview of who you're going to see in this video as we head to San Jose and see the testing group that we've been working with for this event. We'll definitely be speaking to them as we go. So Brendan has defaulted to the coverage side for this event for the World Championships. He won't be in San Jose competing, but he will be there in the booth, so you'll be seeing his face and hearing his voice if you are watching the coverage. Sasha Markovic with us for PT1, with us for PT2, testing together again. And we've added a few familiar and new faces, a couple of Canadians in the form of Dante Delfico, Mike Caronchia, and Gabe Sher, and a New Zealand contingent, I guess, with Ethan and Dan returning to the testing group for this, although won't be at the World Championship with us. So a pretty good group of players there, you could easily say, and we've been hard at it with testing, working on Blitz, working on Classic Constructed. So where we are right now in Blitz, we're pretty split between Chain and Icelander. We'll give you some updates as we go as to what people land on, whether they're more comfortable with Icelander or Chain seems to be the way to go. We do think those are two of the best decks in the format right now, with Icelander probably being the better deck right now. In Classic Constructed, by the time you see this video, this Arsenal Pass story, this special video up here on YouTube, you'll already know, well, hopefully it's gone well for us, but we're on Kano. We've gone back to the PT1 deck, gone back to the well with Kano. We think it's just very strong, and even with more null rune being played naturally, we still think the deck is very good. Tweaks and changes, deck looks different. You'll see that as we go, and we'll talk to some of the players that have been testing and grinding on this as we get to San Jose. So that's the update, but we have a lot coming in this video and interviews with players. We've got some special guests on this and people you'll be excited to see. So let's have a look at what you can expect of this Arsenal Pass story of the World Championships coming straight at you. Wednesday, November 2nd here, day before heading off to San Jose for the World Championships. Just finished up my last workout before I get on a plane tomorrow. Late morning, jumping on the plane, heading to San Francisco first, then taking the trip down to San Jose. I think it's about 35-40 minutes, so not too bad a journey. We've been hard at testing most mornings. The full weekend was basically just testing weekend, getting in as much as possible. So just deciding the last few things now. I'm still locked on Kano, haven't changed off, didn't take that 5% and swap out. And the rest of the team, apart from Mr. Del Frisco, Dante Delfico, who won't be playing Kano, is going to default all playing Kano at this stage. Bit of bad news though. Sasha won't be joining us in San Jose for the World Championships, unfortunately. Something's come up for him and just can't make it. So we wish him all the best and we wish he was going to be there with us, but we'll have him with us in spirit. We know. I'm sure he'll be watching on coverage at home. So Kano's locked in. Icelander, we've been tweaking with this pretty cool list. So Sasha came up with this really cool idea of sort of these repetitive sort of cantrip effects that can really push forward your moon in the mirror. Gives you access to more resources to, you know, Arcane Barrier and be up on resources, and then allows you to get through to your best cards, you know, to get attack action every turn if you can, find the best ways to moon and also be able to prevent theirs and some of their arcane damage, and then push through at the end with something like an Emeritus. So feeling pretty good about that deck as well. So gonna go home, pack the bag, get some dinner in, last few reps of testing, gonna jump on some games with Dan tonight, and get on that plane tomorrow and go and see the team. Can't wait for World Championships. It's gonna be awesome. It's preview week as well, which has just been nuts. I don't know how I'm getting any work, any testing done with this Dynasty preview season, because so far it's awesome. I can't wait to get my hands on the cards and play with them, and you know, we're not far away. So we just dropped our preview card today, and there's been so much amazing stuff. I can't wait to play Assassin. This is the World Championship. We're off.
Alright, here we are, Flesh and Blood World Championships, San Jose. We're actually in San Francisco. Just picked Hayden up. I think we're going to go head over to the Wolfpack Den over at the Hyatt to do some drafts and do some recon on their decks. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, we're going to go see Zach and the boys from here. And yeah, picked up Hayden in San Francisco, a little chilly, but it's a beautiful city. Yeah, what I'm looking forward to most of the World Championships is sort of the culmination of all these narratives, right? These sort of world-class players that have made a name over the past 1 to 2 years, maybe in your case even 3 years if they're really a boomer. But yeah, we're finally going to figure out maybe who the best player is, who the best teams are, and I think at the same time the metas right now in both Class Constructed, Blitz, and debatably Uprising are pretty good. Like, they're going to be entertaining to watch, and I actually don't know what's going to show up on the day of the tournament. Yeah, so my travel to San Jose has been pretty easy, I guess. I came in on, I think it was like Monday or Tuesday, and actually went down to Monterey, Pebble Beach. I went to high school out there for 2 years, so just bumming around, getting some nostalgia, looking at some old places. Yeah, and just having a good time. I mean, California's a beautiful place, very nice weather, and it's great hiking. And I like being out here. Unfortunately, right now I live in Texas, so it's nice to come back. I'm really excited to be on coverage this weekend. It's something that I wanted to do since sort of the inception of my Flesh and Blood career, if you want to call it that. In 2019, when I was playing the Calling in Austin, I had actually told Sasha and James when I met them for the first time that my goal was to be on coverage. I watched a lot of Marshall Sutcliffe and a lot of Magic the Gathering Grand Prix, and that was what I wanted to do. I sort of turned down the first opportunity in Vegas because I thought I was in a good spot to win the tournament at the time, but you know, the opportunity to cast the Flesh and Blood World Championships is definitely, it's great.
Hayden Dale, Brendan Patrick. We're about to head off to the Players Banquet for the World Championships here in San Jose. Pretty cool little venue. I've heard that it's away from the actual venue for tomorrow, so we're about to go check that out. You didn't get into the little
Nah,
banquet.
I didn't. So last time I was here, I got rejected at the door. I said, "Do you know who I am?" And they said, "Fuck off."
Definitely not.
No, yeah, you couldn't get into the little one, but apparently we'll get into this one. It's gonna be cool to see everybody. We've already seen some people in the hotel. The Hilton is popping. I played some drafts with the Wolfpack. Went in there 2-1. I knocked out a couple Wolfpack members. Did end up losing to a 5, but
gotta make it feel good still. Lose to one loss.
It's a good time. There's a lot. Like if you're at any of these hotels near the convention center, a lot of people playing Flesh and Blood, and you can just jam games.
Yeah, it's the place to be. All right, let's get off to the banquet.
Sounds good. I don't think I've ever been in a line this long.
Feeling pretty good, I guess. Unprepared to win. I mean, what else is there to say?
I'm just playing Icelander for CC, Blitz, and Draft. Just kidding. Ideally Fi and Draft, but we'll see what happens. I just think I have the most reps on her, and I wasted a lot of time trying to make Fi good, but it just sucks in Oldham, so here we are, just playing what I know.
I trust y'all's judgment that we're doing something good here, and since picking it up, it's been an enjoyable deck to play that I think really punishes people who don't know how to play against it, which I'm willing to bet is still half of the world's championship population, so we'll see. But it pilots itself sometimes, and pretty good into most of the meta right now.
I'm confident to be here to make the first Flesh and Blood World Championship such a momentous event.
Hello, my name is Bartosz Ziemba and I'm the 2022 Polish national champion. Oh, it's hard. I mean, I don't really like Icelander in draft because I feel that she loses to both really good fights and both really bad fights because they have so many blues. So I'm mostly deciding while picking the champion between Dromai and Fi. I like to draft Dromai when she's open because the dragons are, I suppose, the best rate you can get in the draft. But when the Fi is open, like when I see that there are cards passing by me that are good for Fi, I will always take Fi because I think that's the biggest threat because of the all go again attacks and the pressure that you put on. It feels amazing. That was always my dream to become a world champion, so that's also great to be here and compete and be able to take the championship with me, I hope. I feel that because the Icelander came up as a really strong deck, Briar got slightly off the curve of being the best one out there, but I feel that because of her flexibility, I feel like she still might be the best deck out there. All the cards that block for 4 that shouldn't, all the cards that block for 2 because they are good, block for 3 and they shouldn't. So all the stuff that's coming from the Briar I feel is really strong. But I suppose that Fi, old team that got really aggressive now because of the meta slightly changing, are all good competitors.
So guaranteed pretty much at this point, unless Hayden screws up the combo, that this is going to be 32. Still one Kano on the stack. Hayden is still playing in response, activates the energy potion and the tunic. Is going to pop Storm Striders here. And we're going to play, like I told you, the Lesson in Lava out of Arsenal. So he's actually going to do 36 damage here, and the Lesson will grab the Blazing, and he's going to let that last Kano resolve, and there goes the hand.
All right, here we are, Flesh and Blood World Championships Day 1. Round 4 is in the books. Started off with draft this morning. Draft went pretty well, definitely can't complain. Managed to 3-0 the draft. Had some amazing people on my pod. Bartosz Ziemba, who is the 2022 Polish national champion, was in my pod. I was passing to him. We actually ended up playing in the final for the 3-0, and I managed to get it. Just played round 4, had a feature match against Reiner, which is awesome. Kano vs Reiner. What can go wrong there? And managed to pull that out with a pretty sick wildfire combo. So feeling pretty good. Some of the other guys are about, I think, 2-1 heading into this round. So they did okay in draft. Did you know what you want to do? Get out of the draft pod. And I know Brendan's just done his first feature match. So let's see if we can get the last 4 rounds today and try and make it a perfect record.
All right, back at the Airbnb now. Just finished up the World Championships for day one. Just been out at dinner with some good friends. Brendan, of course, invited me to dinner. How lucky am I? With Flake and Tannen and a few others. I know Matt Rogers. I didn't get to talk to him down the other end of the table. Bit of a big table for dinner, but very nice to get out after a great first day at the World Championships. Finished up at 6-2 on day one. Went 3-0 in draft, as I talked about earlier. And then 3-2 in CC with Kano. Super happy to be playing Kano. And I feel like the choice was pretty good. I played into 3 Icelander in CC today in the 5 rounds, which is not the easiest matchup. The more I've tested it, the tougher that matchup has been sort of apparent, especially if the Icelander player knows how to play into that matchup. So my 2 losses were into Icelander, picked up a win against a Reiner on stream, which is cool. Cool to be on the coverage. And then also into an Ultim in a later round. So feeling pretty good going in 6-2. I think I'm about 16th overall at the moment. So in a pretty good position to make top 8 if I can put on a good performance tomorrow, or at least cash. So just looking to do well. Blitz is second up. It's going to be draft first. So we're going to head into another 3 rounds of Uprising Draft. Feeling pretty good about draft. It is a format that I quite like, Uprising Draft. Despite all the kind of things that are said about it, I quite like the format. And then we're going into 5 rounds of Blitz where I will be playing Icelander. So a little bit nervous about that. Icelander and Blitz is not a deck I've played a ton of. It's more of a team deck that everyone else has played more of. But, you know, I'm excited to play. This event has been awesome so far. Just playing, seeing everyone, and getting in some social sort of time as well. So it's been good to catch up with everyone. Going to head off to bed now, get a good night's rest, and be back ready for day 2 of the Flesh and Blood World Championship.
Also, our overlay's a little drunk. We're going to get that fixed just a little bit here in just a moment. This is a quick turn 1. Zachary knows exactly what he's doing. That's an Alpha Rampage. This is one of the most scary cards.
Okay, day 2 of Flesh and Blood World Championships is in the books. Didn't get to record a proper update at the venue. It was a pretty chaotic, hectic day. Ended up in 16th place in the end after a 2-3 in Blitz, 6-0 in draft, 3-0 to start the day in draft, and then those 5 round of Blitz were pretty brutal. So awesome day, all things said, and a top 8 was just announced last night, and they're about to play today, which is going to be cool. I'm going to go off and head over and play the Dev Challenge. So 9th to 16th are playing in challenge against the Devs, plus the other couple of people who won entries via the daily doubles at the World Championships. So this is going to be pretty cool. Playing Viserai in that. Going to leave the Kano. Didn't want to play Kano into the Devs, thought they might know what's up too much, so going to leave that aside. Going to head over to the venue soon, go play on that, and watch the top 8 of these World Championships. Didn't get to do many updates yesterday, but got some awesome interviews with players like Bartosz Zemba and Qingying, so going to have those for you as well.
Hi, I'm Chu Heng, and I come from Singapore, and I play at the local game store, Gamersaurus Rex. The hero that I played this weekend is Icelander in CC. I think Icelander is the closest to Prism, although I think it's slightly less forgiving. It's great. I didn't expect so many people to be here at the first Flesh and Blood Worlds, and it's great to finally meet all the people I've watched like podcasts of, and even played against some of them. What I like about Flesh and Blood is I think Flesh and Blood is a very unique game with a very unique system of how the gameplay is done, and I really enjoy the many interactions in Flesh and Blood. I think having interaction is very good in this game. What I would like to get out of Flesh and Blood, I hope the game lasts long because I think it's a very enjoyable game, and I hope to meet more people around.
And finally, and the coveted last spot, ready for top 8 of the World Championship 2022. Michael Hamilton,
Any debate any longer or not? Day 3 World Championships here in San Jose, and we've been playing the Dev Challenge today. So had round 1 up against Jason Chung, which was super cool to play Jason. Jason was on Livia. I decided to pick up Viserai, swap off the Kano for the Dev Challenge today. So managed to pick up the win there. Really cool close game where it came down to some like ones on a dice and trying to draw a blue to have an attack and things like that. So really cool game. And then I got to play Shing from Hong Kong, who's top 8 in Singapore calling. He finished 9th to 16th. I think he was around 10th or something in the PT. So really good performance from him as well in Worlds. And we got to play, and he took me out on Dash in another really close game. So just finished up playing the Dev Challenge. I'm out now, lost in the quarterfinals. I think the finals are about to happen. And meanwhile, top 8 of Worlds is going down right now. I think Michael Hamilton was first up, just won his Icelander mirror against Viet Pham of Germany. So that's happening over the background. We're actually going to go and do a draft now with the Dev team. I'm going to try and grab some snaps of that as well. Not sure what format we're doing, but a little bit of a team draft, so that's going to be exciting. All right, we're back at the Airbnb after day 3 of the Flesh and Blood World Championships. I've got, of course, Isaac and Jason right here. That's how you signal the end of the World Championships. We're about to decompress, enjoy, and congratulations to Michael Hamilton. Some would say the GOAT now at this point, winning Flesh and Blood World Championships. We can head off to the official, unofficial after party, catch up with everyone. And that's going to do it. What an amazing experience the World Championship for 2022 has been. The inaugural Flesh and Blood World Championships. A massive congratulations to our first ever World Champion, Michael Hamilton. I'm back here at home in Sydney. It's been an amazing journey now, and we just want to say a massive thank you from myself and from Brendan here at Arsenal Pass for all the support, all the amazing people and faces we met over the weekend in San Jose. We had just the best time and the best experience. Brendan, of course, in the booth, myself playing deep into the World Championship. We put this together as we always do, and we've had a blast doing it. Fly in, fly out situation this time with both myself and Brendan. Ideally next time we'll be there a little bit longer. We'll do some more stuff for this kind of this Journey 2 vlog style video. We've got a lot of ideas in the back pocket and weighing up how we might do it. It's really tough being sort of making a deep run, and also with Brendan in the booth to get all the footage we want to and do the things we want to, but we have a lot of ideas. So let us know down in the comments what you liked about it, what you'd love to see for next time, and we will make sure we do our best to get it to you. Got to give some big thank yous to some people before we wrap up. To the amazing testing group that we work with for this event. We couldn't have done it without you guys. To Sasha, Markovic, Gabe, Sher, Dante Delfico, Mike Caronchia, Daniel McKay, Ethan C, who have worked with us along this event in the testing group. It's just been an awesome time. You guys are great, and that's produced some awesome decks and some awesome results. A couple of top 16s, Worlds and Calling, and a top 64 on Worlds out of it from the 4 of us that actually ended up playing in the event. Just an amazing time. I want to give a massive shout out to the person who put this together as well, our amazing editor Dave, for this great Journey to World Championship video. And on that note, we'll see you in the next one.
I don't feel good though. That's the thing. Don't put this on, because then my mom's.